Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're all here. And if you are interested in hearing mini reviews about all of the products I have recently finished up, then stay tuned because we are about to go through my empties. All right, so I've separated these in different categories because you normally just grab things out of the bin, but maybe it'll be more helpful for you if I put it into categories. So we're gonna go through skincare first. The first thing that I used up, it is called the Medimine, the Real Repair Cream. And I purchased this probably over a year ago. And it was when I was having a really bad rosacea flare. And this cream was recommended in a rosacea support group that I belong to on Facebook. And so I decided to give it a try. I ordered it from Amazon. I don't know if there's anything, though there isn't. It really is a nice comforting cream if you're experiencing a rosacea flare. My rosacea is the type where I don't get like bumps like some people do, but my skin just gets very, like, it's actually like warm to the touch. My cheeks can get very burning and irritated and really, really red. And it hurts sometimes just to use just normal, really gentle products. So this did help when I was having my rosacea flare. I would probably keep this in mind, but knock on wood, my rosacea has been under great control, and I think that's due to two things that I finally figured out. I cannot over exfoliate, and since I have added the Mesama Green Rooibos Press Serum with my red light treatments, I have been amazed at how good my skin is looking now with no makeup. I always am gonna have like some type of redness on my face. I think that's just the way that I'm built. I will keep this in mind if I ever have another bad rosacea flare for some reason, but it's not something I'm gonna repurchase right now, but this did help me when I was going through that. And this is another moisturizer that I also purchase with the recommendation of other people that suffer from rosacea. And this is the Costa BAHA. It is the CG Centella Gel Cream. Once again, this is an Amazon purchase, and this is really helpful if you are having really sensitive skin issues, because the main ingredient in here is that Centella Asiatica. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and it's just a very soothing ingredient. And I do find that for myself that it is a really soothing ingredient. But like I said, my skin has been reacting great, so it's not something I need right now. If I did need another moisturizer for if my skin is really sensitive, I would keep this one in mind because it was a great price point, really gentle, unscented. It's a nice moisturizer, but I have not repurchased. I've got another empty of my Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I don't want to talk too much about this because I've mentioned this so many times, but this is my favorite cleansing balm. It really does the best job removing waterproof mascara than any cleansing balm I've ever used. And it is on the pricier side, but I do find that Amazon is a great place to purchase this from. It's usually about $5 to $6 cheaper than what you would pay on the Clinique website or at Ulta. So I do tend to get it off of Amazon, but then sometimes, like, I just checked the Clinique website probably a few weeks ago and they had a buy one get one free, and so I stocked up then. So you can find it on sale sometimes. And then also, like I said, Amazon tends to just have a lower price anyway, so that's where I get it from a lot of the time, but this is my favorite, and yes, I have repurchased. We might as well go to another empty cleansing balm, and this is the Alpoli Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I love this one too. I think this is a great cleansing balm. The reason this isn't my only cleansing balm is that I don't think this works as well on waterproof makeup as the Clinique does. And this also can irritate my eyes just slightly more than the Clinique one, but not terrible with this one. It's obviously a great price point. I use this every morning because I apply a really inexpensive zinc sunscreen on my face before I go to walk my dog, and I want want to remove that before I do my skincare and my makeup, and this is what I use. It works great. I've repurchased, so I've got another one going upstairs. I have finished up another Clinique Moisture Surge, the 100-hour gel cream. And now I'm looking this, I don't know why. The one I have upstairs has a metal cap. I don't know why this one's plastic, but I love this stuff. I tell you, this has been the best addition to my winter skincare routine from any moisturizer I've used in a long time. It is so light, it like sinks immediately into your skin, but I have extremely dry skin and it's so moisturizing, so I love that I can get like really great hydration in my skin without it being heavy and thick. So it works great. I put this on, then my sunscreen and makeup, and I absolutely love it. So yes, I do have another one repurchased upstairs. I have gone through another one of my Timeless Vitamin C, the 20% serums, and if you're not using a vitamin C serum, I think that it's something you should look into, because there is clinical data that shows that vitamin C actually does help produce more collagen in your skin. But what is interesting is that everybody knows Angie over at Hot and Flashy, and she did a wonderful video, which I'll go ahead and link below, where she basically explained that vitamin C, unless it is made in the correct pH, it really is not going to do anything. It needs to be a certain pH to be able to get into your skin so that it can do all of the great benefits that vitamin C can do. So I love the Timeless. I've been using this for years, and I get mine right off of the Target website now. They do not sell it in my Target store, but because I'm a red card holder, I get an extra 5% off if I order it from Target. So that is where I buy mine, and it's a very inexpensive serum anyways. It's under $25, and then I get that extra 5% off with my red card. So yes, I have repurchased another Timeless 20% vitamin C serum. So it would not be an Empties if I did not have one of my Holy Grail face sunscreens, and this is the Kiss Me Mommy UV Aqua Milk, and it's an SPF of 50 PA++++, the highest like UVA filter you can get. I have spoken about this so many times, so I'll try to keep this brief, but this is my absolute favorite sunscreen. I have a real issue of sunscreens feeling really heavy and greasy on my skin, and most importantly, I have so much trouble finding sunscreens that I can wear around my eyes that don't slide into my eyes and burn and irritate my eyes. This is so gentle around the eyes. It is waterproof. It is great under my makeup. I absolutely love this stuff. So yes, I have another one repurchased, and I get this right off of Amazon. If you're looking for a sunscreen and you prefer chemical sunscreens like I do, I'll have this link below. It's my absolute favorite, and I hope, I've said this before, I hope that they never stop making this. Another sunscreen that I did try, this is the CeraVe, the Hydrating Sunscreen, the 30 for the face. And this is one of the mineral, like tinted ones you can see. I tried to give this a go because a lot of people love this, but for some reason, I just find these mineral sunscreens so heavy on my face. I just hate the way that it feels. I almost feel like my skin can't breathe when I'm wearing mineral sunscreens like this. So I know a lot of people love it, but it's just not for me. But if you like mineral tinted sunscreens and you've never tried the CeraVe, a lot of people really love this, but I'm not going to repurchase this myself. I have finished up a Cocokind, the Ceramide Barrier Serum. And I really like this serum, but I've actually stopped using it in my daily skincare. I wanted to see if any changes would really happen. I think this is a really good one when your skin is extremely sensitive or you're reacting to certain products. I feel it's like a really calming and soothing serum. So I like it for that, but my skin has been reacting absolutely fine, so I don't think it's missing this on a daily basis. But I will keep this in mind if I ever do start to get sensitive to products and my skin just needs a little comfort, then I would definitely buy this again. But right now, I have not repurchased. I also finished up one of the Womaness Let's Neck serums. And this is another one. I think this is a good serum, and I did a whole review on this that I can go ahead and link below. I think it really does a good job of instantly kind of fading the cross bands. I don't know what those wrinkles are called across your neck. I think it does a really good job with that. I wanted to take it out just to see if my neck would look much worse or better or the same. So right now I'm kind of just like monitoring to see if it looks like worse after taking this out. And if I kind of notice that that's the case, then I'll go ahead and add it back in, because I do think it's a really good serum. And like I said, I think there's something in here that gives kind of like an instant firmness, which is a good thing. So I'm still kind of deciding whether I'm going to be adding this back in. I'm just really taking a look at my neck every day to see if there's something I might need to give a go again. But right now I have not repurchased. I finished up a Grandelash eye serum. I love that they make these little like travel size now. I think they say this is like a month or 2 months. I'm not sure the size that this is, but I used this for years. I thought it had stopped working, and then I took like maybe a 4-month break, started using it again. Boop, my eyelashes have grown again. So it's working. I'm continuing to use it. So I have purchased another one of the Grande Lashes. Now, I finished up a Jergens Natural Glow for the face, a daily moisturizer, and it's got an SPF of 20 in here. And I don't know, I can't even remember the last time that I used this. So this might have been in here longer than some of the other Empties, and maybe I just didn't see it the last few times I did Empties. But it is one of those like gradual self-tanners for the face. I think it's okay, but I actually prefer the Ulta self-tanning drops that I can add right into the moisturizer that I love instead of adding another product. And for me, the SPF 20 just isn't enough either. So although I remember thinking this was fine when I was using it, I'm not going to repurchase this again. All right, so that is all the skincare that I used up. I'm going to jump into, I've got a few makeup products that I have used up. Well, actually, I should say I haven't used them up. A couple of them I can't use up, and one is expired, and this is one of them. And oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed to put this up. Look how awful this looks. This was sitting in a bag or a makeup case for a while. It's a little travel size of the IT Cosmetics, the original CC cream. And you can I've still got some in here, but it is expired, so I decided I'm just gonna toss this. I think I've mentioned this before, that with this foundation, you put this on and your skin looks amazing, but this one does not wear well on me. I can't get more than a couple of hours before it really is starting to cake and not look good. So I don't buy this anymore, and just am getting rid of this little expired travel size of the IT CC cream. I also am tossing, this is a Wet n Wild, it's called the Breakup Proof Waterproof Retractable Gel Eyeliner. And the reason I'm getting rid of this is this, I mean, you can almost see, like I'm writing, it's so hard to get on right now. It's like this dried out, and I mean, I did get some to come on my hand here, but it was like dragging this thing on my upper lash line to try to get this to work the other day, and I was like, no, I am not using this anymore. I know it's really inexpensive, and maybe if I had continued to use it regularly, it wouldn't have dried out so much, but right now it's just too hard to use, so I am ditching this. I have finished up a hard candy. This is the Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer. And I liked this one. It's just basically though one of those like silicone primers where it just has that, you know, the ones like I think the original one was the Smashbox one. I don't know if there's anything left. No, I can't get anything out of here. It's a nice primer. I don't know if I saw it and it was inexpensive and I needed one, I guess I would pick it up again, but it's not like a love that I would run out and repurchase this again, but I think it was a fine one when I was using it. I have finished up, this is an IT Cosmetics blush, and it was the Bye Bye Pores blush in the shade Sweet Cheeks. And because there is nothing really left in here, I'll go ahead and somewhere on the screen, I will put a picture of what this Sweet Cheeks color looks like so you can see, because there was just a tiny bit around the outside, but then that broke and there's nothing left in here. But this is one of those blushes. It reminds me very much of the NARS Orgasm shade because it's got that shimmer in it. So it's a nice blush and I enjoyed using it, but I think for the price, I think you can probably find I could probably find blushes I liked better than this. So even though I liked it, I'm not going to repurchase this. All right, so that is everything with makeup. I've got a couple body care, hair care, and then I just didn't know what category to put the last two in. So we are zooming along. All right, for body care, I finished up a CeraVe. This is the moisturizing cream. This is a moisturizer I tend to go back to over and over again because it's really just a great basic moisturizer. The cream version is really thick and really emollient, so if you've got really dry skin, I love this stuff. It's one that I just kind of go in rotation. So this is definitely, I would repurchase this again. I haven't repurchased it yet, but this would be one down the line I definitely would get again. And I've also finished up another Jergens, the skin firming body lotions. I was giggling because every time I do these empties, you must all think that I am like the driest, like I have alligator skin because I always have so many body moisturizers. And I realize that I do go through them quite quickly because I don't like to skimp on body cream or body lotion. So I like to find ones that are affordable and that, because I really apply a lot. I mean, I go to town on my legs and my arms after every shower in the morning. So that is probably why I always have body moisturizers to show you. But I really like this Jergen skin firming one. I don't know if it does anything for skin firming. You know, it's always like, oh, I hope that it does. I'm not sure that it does, but I like the fragrance. I like how moisturizing it is. I like the pump. It's inexpensive. So I do have another one of these that I'm using now, and this is definitely one that I would repurchase. Okay, I've got some hair care. I have finished up a Living Proof Restore hair mask. And I really like this hair mask. One thing I love, other than just the formula, I think is really good. It does a really nice job just moisturizing my fine hair without weighing it down. But I absolutely love that this is in a squeeze bottle. I prefer this over mask in the tub that you have to scoop your hands in. I would prefer them in a container like this, so that is another reason that I love this mask. And right now I'm using a Matrix one that actually has a toning for brassiness, but this would definitely be one that I would repurchase again in the future because this is a really good hair mask. Another Living Proof product that I've finished up, this is the Restore Perfecting Spray. And this is a really good conditioning spray. It's, you know, you towel dry your hair and spray this on. It helps when you're combing, so if you have tangles. But the one reason I really love this, and I tend to use this more in the summertime, is this one has a UV filter in it as well. And I think that helps if your hair is lightened like mine is. It helps to keep it from getting brassy if you're out in the sun. So I do really like this a lot in the summertime. So this is one that I would definitely repurchase again. And then I have finished up my favorite hairspray. This is the Salon Graphics. This is the Professional Shaping Extra Hairspray. I love this stuff. It is inexpensive. They sell it right at my grocery store, so it makes it super convenient. I use it every day, and it's one of those ones where it holds, but it's not like helmet hair. So I love this hairspray, and I have repurchased this one. The last two items that I have finished up, this is a little fragrance sample, and this is it's the Clean Reserve, and this is the Radiant Nectar one. I'm not even gonna bother actually holding this up because it's gonna be too hard to see the little letters. I'll try to find a picture of the full-size perfume bottle of this clean fragrance. But this was in the Sephora fragrance sampler that Sherry from Show Me Sherry sent me, and I really liked this one a lot. This is definitely one that I would repurchase again. It's funny, I used to be one of those women that I wore the same fragrance every single day. It was like I wore the Victoria's Secret Bombshell every single day, and I still love that. But now I have branched out and I have been trying different fragrances depending on my mood, and I'm actually really enjoying that. So this one may be one that I will purchase in the future because it really, it's like a light kind of fruity. I think it'd be perfect in the summertime. Really like this one, and it's definitely one that I will look into buying in the future. And the last thing I have finished up is a box of shower steamers that I get these on Amazon, and all of the fragrances that they have lavender, menthol, eucalyptus, grapefruit, peppermint, watermelon, and vanilla and sweet orange. I love these. Oh, and this box smells so good too. I just think it's a nice little like fun thing to do in your showers, to plunk one of these in, and you just get that really pretty aroma. I have realized the older I get, scent is really important to me. I love things to smell good. I like to surround myself with things that smell good. So these are really a nice little treat thing that I do for myself every once in a while when I'm just want to give myself a little spa experience at home. I pop one of these in the shower in the morning, and it's enjoyable. I really like these. So yes, I will repurchase these shower steamers again from Amazon. All right, friends, so that is going to wrap up all of my empties. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And I want to thank you all for spending a little bit of time with me today. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.